Hello aspirants, welcome to my channel Edushah. In this video I am going to discuss the answer key of paper 5. Hello aspirants and welcome to my YouTube channel Edushah. In this video I am going to discuss the answer of paper 6, that is arithmetic and reasoning paper. Here you can see that I am using set B. And in this video I will not solve all the questions, otherwise it will become too lengthy. So I am going to discuss only the answers of the questions. So let's get started. Question number 1, as you can see, the average of 5 consecutive numbers is 15. The greatest number is, it's A, 17. Question number 2, find the value of x. Here you have to find the value of x from the given equation. After solving you will get A, 9. Question number 3, the hundredths digit of the square root of the square number 3, 15844. It's a number given here. After solving you will get C. Question number 4, in triangle ABC, angle B is given as 90 degree. AB equals to 12 centimeter, BC 16 centimeter. You have to find out the area of the semicircle drawn on diameter AC. It is 157 centimeter square. Next, question number 5, value of this will be option C. Question number 6, root 12 plus root 12 plus root 12 dot dot dot. You will get answer C. Which of the following numbers is divisible by 3, 4, 5 and 7? It's 2940, option C. Question number 8, a loan was repaid in 2 annual installments of rupees 3630 each. If the rate of interest be 10% per annum compounded annually, then find the sum that was borrowed. Answer should be 6300. Question number 9, in the given figure AB and DE are perpendiculars to BC. If AB equals to 6 cm, DE equals to 4 cm and AC equals to 15 cm, then CD equals to 10 cm, option C. Question number 10, in a seminar the number of participants in mathematics, physics and biology are 192, 240 and 168 respectively. Find the minimum number of rooms required if in each room same number of participants is to be seated and all of them being of the same subject. After solving you will get answer 25. Question number 11, the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 41 cm. The sum of the other sides is 49 cm. Then the area of the triangle is 180 cm square. The smallest number which is being divided by 8, 9, 12 and 15 always leaves 1 as a remainder is 361. Question number 13, the speed of a bus is 54 km per hour excluding stoppages and 45 km per hour including stoppages. The bus will stop per hour for 10 minutes. The roots of the quadratic equation, it is minus a comma minus b. Question number 15, a person has deposited some amount in a bank and becomes 500 in 3 years and 540 in 5 years. The rate of interest is option B. In two types of brass, the ratio of copper and zinc are 8:3 and 15:7 respectively. If these two types of brasses are mixed in the ratio 5:2, then in the mixture the ratio of copper and zinc will be 5:2. Find the wrong number in the following series. 250 is the wrong number. Here you have to find out the relation among x, y and z. So after solving you will get x is greater than y is greater than z, option D. Question number 19, if the centroid of the triangle formed by the points AB, BC and CA is the origin, then A cube plus B cube plus C cube equals to 3ABC. In a math lesson, Shamali drew some triangles and some quadrilaterals. She drew 27 polygons altogether and a total of 99 vertices. Then total number of triangles she drew is 9. A keeps 10 ships for 3 weeks and B keeps 15 ships for 4 weeks. Find the ratio of the rent paid by them. It's 1:2. To cover a distance, a man first goes 3/8 of the journey by train, 20% of the remaining by bus, and still he has 6 km. The total distance is C 12 km. A batsman has certain average of runs for 11 innings. In the 12th innings, he makes a score of 90 runs, thereby increasing his average by 5. His average after the 12th inning is 35. The 30th term of the sequence half, 1, 3/2 ... is 15. The annual increase in the population of a town be 10% and the present population is 13,310. The population last 2 years ago was 11,000. A hotel bill for a number of people for overnight stay is rupees 4,800. If there were 4 more people, the bill each person had to pay would have reduced by 200. Then the number of people staying overnight is A8. The angles of a quadrilateral are in AP with common difference 20 degree. Then the smallest angle is D 60 degree. Question number 28. Find the equation of a line parallel to y-axis and passing through the point -3, 4. Answer is A, x plus 3 equals to 0. When 50% of one number is added to a second number, the second number increases to its 4/3. What is the ratio between the first number and the second number? It is 2:3. Equal weights of alloys X and Y which contain zinc and tin in the proportion of 8:3 and 6:5 respectively are melted to form a third alloy Z. Z contains zinc and tin in the proportion of D 7:4. A person was appointed for a 50 days job on a condition that he will be paid rupees 12 for every working day, but he will be fined rupees 6 for every day he remains absent. After completion of the work, he got rupees 420. How many days he did not work? C 10 days. A square lawn is bounded on 3 sides by a path 4 meter wide. If the area of the path is 7/8 that of the lawn, then each side of the lawn is 16 meter. The volume of a cylinder of radius r is 1/4 of the volume of a rectangular box with a square base of side length x. If the cylinder and the box have equal heights, what is the value of r in terms of x? It's option B, x by 2 root pi. Question number 34. At 12 pm, both hands of a wall clock placed normally on the wall point to the north. In which direction the R hand will be point at 3 am? It is option A, east. The hypotenuse of a right angle triangle is 26 cm and the sum of other two sides is 34 cm. Then the lengths of the two sides are 10 cm and 24 cm. Find the number which is subtracted from the numbers in the ratio 11:23 so that the ratio becomes 1:3. It's A5. A motorboat covers a certain distance downstream in a river in 5 hours. It covers the same distance upstream in 6 hours. The speed of water is 2 km per hour. Then the speed of the boat in still water is 22 km per hour. Option B. Find the number of triangles in the given figure. It's 24. 3 friends started a partnership business with capitals rupees 5,000, rupees 6,000 and rupees 7,000 respectively. After 1 year, they found a loss of rupees 1,800. To keep the capital same, they decided to share the loss among themselves in the ratio of their capitals. The amount each one has to pay is rupees 500, 600, 700. A mixture of 40 liters of alcohol and water contains 40% water. How much water should be added to the mixture so that new mixture contains 20% water? Actually, this question is wrong, so I haven't marked the answer yet. Next question number 41. A computer depreciates at a rate of 25% per annum. If it was worth rupees 26,000 new, how many full years must pass before it worth less than half its original value? It's 2 years. If the value of a gold coin is increased by 20% each year, then the percentage increase of the gold coin over 3 years is option C, 72.8%. At a certain school, there are 320 juniors and 180 seniors. The average absenteeism rate is 6.1% for juniors and 8.13% for seniors. Then the average absenteeism rate overall for the school is 7%. If the LCM of fx and gx is 6x square plus 13x plus 6, then which of the following cannot be HCF of fx and gx? Option B, 3x plus 1. A began a business with rupees 10,500 and is joined afterwards by B with rupees 1800. After how many months did B join? If the profit at the end of the year is divided equally, it's C, 5 months. In the given figure, you have to find out the value of angle OPR. It is 30 degree. A pole of length 12 meter cast a shadow of length 15.6 meter. Then the length of the shadow cast by another pole of length 18 meter is 23.4 meter. A cuboid with length 14 centimeter and breadth 11 centimeter and a cylinder have the same height and volume. Then the radius of the base of the cylinder is 7 centimeter. C. Question number 49. The smallest number by which 6400 must be multiplied to make a perfect cube is D, option 10. The ratio in which two sugar solutions of the concentrations 15 degree and 15% and 40% are to be mixed to get a solution of concentration 30% is A, 2:3. Which of the following numbers has the maximum number of divisors? It's A, 108. A boy was asked to find 3.5% of a sum of money. He misread the question and found 5.5% of it. His answer was rupees 247.50. The correct answer is rupees 157.50. At a fair, a boy tries his skill in shooting. He was to receive rupees 2 for hitting the bullseye and had to pay rupees 1 for missing it. He tried 60 shots but received only rupees 12. Then he hit the bullseye 24 times. The population of a town is 24,000. If the number of males is increased by 6% and the number of females by 9%, then there would be 25,620. The number of males and females in the towns are option A, 18,000 and 6,000. In 4 years, 6,000 amounts to 8,000. In what time at the same rate of interest will 525 amounts to 700? In 4 years. Option A. A peon has a salary of rupees 1,000 per month and a carpenter earns rupees 30 per day, but he is idle for 65 days in the year. The ratio of their income is 4:3. The ratio of ladies and gentlemen at a party was 3:2. When 20 more gentlemen joined the party, the ratio was reversed. The number of ladies present at the party was 24. A tea seller faces 20% loss selling a certain brand of tea at the rate of 80 per kg. By selling another brand of tea at the rate of rupees 200 per kg, he makes a profit of 25%. In what ratio the seller needs to mix the two brands of tea in order to make 25% profit by selling the mixed branded tea at the rate of 150 per kg? Answer is C, 2:1. Question number 59. The area of a circle is increased by 22 square meter when its radius is increased by 1 meter. Find the original radius of the circle. B, 3 meter. The average temperature of a city in the first 4 days of a month was 58 degree. The average of the second, third, fourth and fifth days was 60 degree. If the temperature of the first and fifth days were in the ratio 7:8, then what is the temperature of the fifth day? It's A, 64 degree. Two cylinders are such that the ratio of their base radii is 2:1 and the ratio of their heights are 3:1. Then the ratio of their volumes is 12:1. The sum of two numbers is 150 and their HCF is 15. The number of possible pairs is 2. Answer to this question is 1001/3. In this question number 64, the answer is 7. Question number 65, a bus maintains an average speed of 60 km per hour while going from P to Q and maintains an average speed of 90 km per hour while coming back. The average speed of bus is 72 km per hour. A person has money to buy 42 suitcases at the rate of rupees 500 each. If the cost per suitcase is increased by rupees 100, then number of suitcases he can buy now is 35. Mohit purchased a plot of land for rupees 12,500. After 1 year, due to recession, the value of his land fell by 5%. In the second year, the value increased by 8%. Then the value of the land after 2 years is 12,825. In this particular question, you have to find out the value of x. After solving, you will get the answer as 20 degree. Question number 69, a sum of money is borrowed and paid back in 2 annual installments of rupees 1764, each allowing 5% compound interest. What was the sum borrowed? It is 3,280 rupees, option D. A man sold 2 articles at the same price, 2970 each. On one he made a loss of 10% and on the other a gain of 10%. The overall gain or loss percentage is loss of 1%. A businessman marks his good at 20% above the cost price. He allows the customers a discount of 8% on mark price. His net percentage of profit is 10.4%. The radius of a wheel is 14 meter. How many revolutions will it make in traveling 880 meter? 10. The numerator of a fraction is 6 less than its denominator. If 3 is added to the numerator, the fraction becomes equal to 2 by 3. Then the original fraction is 3 by 9. If 6 men can harvest a field in 60 working hours and a man works 3 times fast as a boy, then 10 boys can harvest a field in 108 hours. Answer to this question is 1860. In this question you have to find out x plus 2y. The value is 90 degree. Question number 77, divide 2600 in 3 parts in such a way that the interest at 4% of the first part, 6% of the second part and 8% of the third part becomes equal. It's 1200, 800 and 600. An equilateral triangle CDE is constructed on a side of CD of square ABCD. The value of angle AEB is 30 degree. In a restaurant, John has 4 choices for starters, 6 choices for the main course and 5 choices for dessert. Then number of different 3-course meals John can order is 120. A block of cheese 5 cm by 6 cm by 8 cm is covered with wax. If the cheese is cut into 1 cm cubes, then number of cubes not having wax on them is 72. A solid spherical ball of radius 4 cm is melted and recast into 64 identical spherical marbles. Then the radius of each marble is 1 cm. Successive discounts of 10% and 30% are equivalent to a single discount of 37%. In this question you have to find out the value of x and it is 15 degree. A certain amount of money is kept for 2 years at certain simple interest. If the interest rate is 3% higher, then it will bring rupees 300 more. The amount of money is 5,000. In a zoo there are lions and parrots. If counted, there are 100 heads and 290 legs. How many parrots are there? 55. Study the following alphabetical sequence and answer the question based on it. If we drop all the vowels from above series, then the middle position occupied by option B, H. In a partnership between A and B, A's capital is 2 by 5th of the total and invested for 2 by 3 year. If his share of profit is 4 by 7 of the total, then how long is B's capital in the business? It's for 4 months. Here the value of x is 2. Question number 89. A telegraph post gets broken at a point against a storm and its top touches the ground at a distance 20 meters from the base of the post, making an angle of 30 degree with the ground. What is the height of the post? It's 20 root 3 meter. The average of 7 consecutive number is 20. The largest of these numbers is 23. At the time of wedding, the bride's age was 3/4 of the groom's age. After 8 years, her age is 4/5 of her husband's age. Then the age of the bride at the time of her wedding is 24 years. In a partnership business, Amal invested capital double the capital of Palash. The ratio of the period of investment is 1/2 is to 1/3. Then the ratio of their profit is 3 is to 1. A takes as much time to do a piece of work as B and C take to do it working together. If A and B together can do the same work in 10 days and C alone can do it in 20 days, find the time in which B will finish this work. Option A, 40 days. What should come in the place of the question mark? Option C, 57. E is point on median AD of triangle ABC. If area of triangle ABC is 10 cm square, then area of triangle AC is 10 cm square. Option D. Two cyclists start from the same place in opposite direction and goes towards north at 18 km per hour and the other goes towards south at 20 km per hour. What time will they need to apart? 47.5 km. It's 1/4 hours. Answer of this question is 52. If 2a plus 1, 2a plus 2, 2a plus 3, 2a plus 4 plus q is a perfect square, then the value of q is b1. Vandana bought a watch for rupees 600 and sold it on the same day for rupees 688.50 at a credit of 9 months, and this way she gained 2%. Find the rate of interest per annum. It's 16/3%. Option A. Question number 100. If AD is bisector of angle A and AD is perpendicular to BC, then triangle ABC is a isosceles triangle. Question number 101.